Hi, I'm Chris Willard. I am the founder of the Advocates Voice, as well as an author, certified personal trainer, nutritionist, and a CIDP patient. Feel free to, in the comments below. I will share more of my personal story in a future video, but today I just want to kind of give a face with the Advocates Voice, as well as just kind of give a little insight into exactly what the Advocates Voice is and our mission. Excuse me. We are dedicated to raising awareness, promoting education, and supporting research of often misunderstood conditions. Our mission is simple. We want to inspire and empower patients and caregivers on their journeys while providing valuable insights for medical professionals. At the Advocates Voice, we truly understand the challenges that you face with a chronic or rare illness, as we live with those same conditions every single day. We believe that knowledge is power, and I personally strongly believe that patients and their caregivers are the true experts with any illness, whether it be chronic, rare, or otherwise, quite frankly. Our channel is fully committed to being your advocate along your journey. Content that we put out is intended to foster a community that stands for patients and for caregivers, ensuring they receive the care, the respect, the support they deserve along those journeys. We're here for you. We do what we do for you, as well as ourselves, in the hope that somewhere down the road, life is just, better. When I first started the Advocates Voice, I was so dead set on getting as much information out as often as I could, to the point that it was taking a toll on me. Just it wasn't honestly feasible to release new video or new content Monday through Friday. It kind of led to some flare-ups with CIDP, and I had to take a step back. I returned trying to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That still was just a little difficult, between the flare-ups and just life. I have a family, so and I've learned with this illness, more than my 40 plus years on earth, time with that family is very important, and sometimes you just got to take time away from the other things that you may have deemed important in the past to give them the attention they need. So with that being said, moving forward, I look at doing, or releasing rather, new content or new videos here on the channel every Tuesday and Thursday. You can expect to continue to see content that is fresh, informative, engaging, researched. It's not just going to be anything thrown out there. We're going to make sure we're giving you the best information we can, because again, our goal is simple: to help you live the best life you can, regardless of the challenges you face day in and day out. So topics you can expect to see here on the channel: obviously chronic illness. We'll dive deep into the world of chronic illnesses, exploring the impact that they may have on your life day in and day out, discovering strategies to help manage those symptoms that you're facing more effectively. We'll try to provide the best insight we can into new research, new treatment options, with the understanding that, maybe gives you some hope. Another topic we'll cover is rare illnesses. Again, pretty obvious, I think. We will aim to shed some light on the more common and less common rare illnesses, for that matter, by sharing personal stories, sharing insight from the experts. Again, my personal opinion, the patients and the caregivers are the experts, but give the medical field their credit and their just due. They are trying, and we just have to be patient as much as it hurts. But we want to just kind of keep you informed about progress in your unique challenges that you're facing. Number 3, and it's kind of a big one for me personally, is managing your symptoms, and mostly through functional fitness and smart nutrition. Both my books were written based on those premises. I live in testament myself, learning a healthier lifestyle, functional fitness. That's a big one. That's not out there pumping all the iron you can, getting all the weight you can get above your head, all that craziness. It's about strengthening the forearm so you can open jars better. The things that you actually do through life. That's what functional fitness is, and that's what we choose to focus on, just to make your life a little easier from one day to the next. Smart nutrition, whether it be providing information that helps with inflammation, providing information that helps with neurological disorders, like what helps your nerves regenerate, what helps with muscle soreness, muscle aches, joint pain, all these different things that we come across in our daily lives now that we have these chronic and rare illnesses. There are foods that can help with that, supplements that can help with that, and we like to get that information in front of you as often as possible. And then number 4 was a hard one for me to, I want to say learn, but it's more accept per se, is the mental and emotional toll that a chronic or rare illness takes on you, takes on you as a patient, takes on you as a caregiver, and sometimes even our doctors. They're trying their hardest, and everything they try is just not giving them the answers or giving them the results that they're looking for. They're people; they have hearts too. So we, try to take time to focus on your mental and emotional health. Take the time to understand, your actions, the toll they take on those around you. No matter how simple it may seem to you, a simple, an easy or not so easy lashing towards someone that just doesn't understand can go a long way to damaging a relationship. Our community's primary goal is clearly raise awareness for these chronic and rare illnesses that are so often misdiagnosed. A big misdiagnosis can be extremely frustrating, downright demoralizing sometimes, as I can attest to personally. 6 months, maybe 20 years for all I know. Just real quick, I went 6 months without a diagnosis, without any understanding, just constant symptoms that nobody could explain. And then once I got my diagnosis, learned that the chronic pain that I had been experiencing and the unexplained bodily malfunctions per se that I've experienced for 20 plus years now may have been related to CIDP all along, and just weren't serious enough or severe enough to bring on a diagnosis or deeper research into what was causing it. So we're here to advocate for you, help you advocate for yourself, help your loved ones advocate for you to ensure that you get an accurate diagnosis and receive the proper and effective treatment for your diagnosis. We aim to foster a supportive and informative community where you as a patient or a caregiver or even medical professionals can come together, share your experience, share your knowledge, share your insights, share whatever you feel like sharing. You'd be amazed at what those simply sharing can do for someone else. And we invite you to do so in the comments below in this video or any of our videos. Or feel free to follow us on Instagram at The Advocate's Voice. I'm sorry, no S after advocate, so at The Advocate Voice. And I'll put a link in the description to make it a little easier on you. And feel free to reach out to me personally. DMs are always open to anyone who's just needs an ear to listen. I'm here. We're here for anyone living with chronic or rare illnesses. Our community is a safe space where you can find information, validation, inspiration, and in turn do the same for others. We're going to help you to feel better understood, better supported on this journey that you're traveling. We're here with you. We're walking, a lot of times we're walking right beside you on a very similar, if not same journey. We're also here for the caregivers. You play such a vital and crucial role in our lives. And I can, for one, admit that I haven't always given credit where credit is due. My caretaker, my wife, she and our children sometimes, and extended family and friends have caught the worst of it at times. Unfortunately, it's something I couldn't control, but it's something that I do understand and I do try to control moving forward now that I see. And that came from speaking to other patients and speaking to other caregivers who kind of helped me open my eyes to my own ignorance, if you will. We're also here to help the medical professionals, help you to kind of understand something that maybe you only heard once during your education period of becoming a doctor or a PA or even therapist, physical, occupational, mental. We're here to help you just as much as we are the patients and the caregivers. Because I truly believe that a good relationship, a good collaboration between the patients, the caregivers, the medical pros is essential to any diagnosis, any treatment, and effectively improving the world we live in with these chronic and rare illnesses that we're faced with. In closing, I'd just like to invite you to join us here at The Advocate's Voice. Become a part of the community that truly cares. And we can honestly say that we fully understand what you're going through because we're traveling a similar journey as you are. We're here to stand by your side, advocate for you, help you advocate for yourself along your journey. Again, just join us in this mission to raise awareness, educate, and inspire others. You'd be amazed at what your story just might do for someone else. Hard lesson I had to learn prior to starting all this, prior to writing my first book. Just didn't want to talk about my story, quite frankly. And hearing some other stories inspired me to get my head out of my butt, quite frankly. And I started sharing my story and started getting a lot of feedback on how it was inspiring them to move forward instead of just lingering in the illness that they were living with, which is where Advocate's Voice was born from, quite frankly. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, share, grow this community, help us grow this community rather. Like, comment anything you want to comment that will help this community, help inspire, help educate. Just know that with Advocate's Voice, your voice does matter, and our main objective is to help you amplify that voice. Peace. Chronic love. Spoons. If you don't know what spoons are, we have a video about the spoon theory. Feel free to check that out. It's pretty interesting and pretty accurate. Never really thought of it the way it's put in the spoon theory. I don't take credit for it. but it's a great analogy. And then turtle strength, it's slow, it's painful, but each day you're showing your strength. Thank you.